Hey guys, welcome back. Today, in this episode, we're going to be working on our new power system, which is going to be a lot better than this one. And to do that, what we have finally got built, some liquid tesseracts. Yes, I did that off camera because I'll be honest, they are a pain to make. There are so many steps involved. So finally, I've got it. And I've also made this iron tank. Now, this is the biggest one that you can get. It's a 9 by 9 by 8, which has a ridiculous amount of volume. But it's fairly simple to make. It just takes a lot of iron. But I got that, and we're ready to go. So I also made another chunk loader. We're going to need that for the nether end of this. And so let's get started. So let's run over there to the nether and get working. I've also I've done some prep work in the nether. I've made my area that I want to place this thing. So we're ready to go. So we should be able to test this thing out right away and see if it works. So I made this little walkway out here to the lava pool. Hey, by the way, as I was checking this out, I saw this fortress that happens to have 2 blaze spawners in it. Very cool. I'm going to have to revisit that at a later time. But for now, let's get this all sorted. So this is a Buildcraft pump. The reason I'm going Buildcraft pump is because you can run it from redstone engines, which it's free, so it's just easier to build. Hopefully they run fast enough. We're going to find out. And our liquid tesseract should be able to go right on top. And you just have to program it. That should be good, just like that. And I think we're done. So back to the iron tank for the second one. And let's, oops, almost forgot the chunk loader. Very critical step. So let's just put it right here. Should be fine. 2 chunks. We could probably get away with 1 chunk. Take a little bit less memory. Okay, so let's get back to our iron tank and see if it works. Okay, so there's a valve, and there's an in valve and an out valve. I believe that the out valve has to be on the bottom and the in valve has to be on the top, or something like that. I'm not totally sure, but I think that should work. And we program the frequency in. Now, if everything is... Oh, yeah, it's working. Cool. 3,000. So I guess that means 3 buckets worth, 4 buckets worth. I don't totally know, but I think that's the biggest tank you can get, so I think we're good. And fortunately, this is running on my server, so I don't even have to AFK here. I'll let it run. I'll let the server run for a little while, and we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how fast she fills up. So I'll be back a bit later. Okay, we're back. So it's been running, I'd say, a few hours. I guess the better part of half a day, I'd say. And it's filled up quite nicely. It's done pretty well. I did some work around here. I built a little bit of a platform down there so that I can access that out valve for the next step, which is we're going to put a magma crucible down there. These iron columns here, that's just strictly for support, because of course my engineers have told me that that's required. I had to have those bolts in place to support the kind of weight that we're going to be putting on the platform. So you know, you always got to do what your engineers tell you. So yeah. Anyway, so this is our platform where we're going to put our machinery. And I think we're just going to keep it simple today. We're just going to get a rudimentary system going. So as you can see here, we've got, I guess the thing is, almost half full, which isn't too bad. Now, I cheated. I already went over there to the Nether and I had a peek at what was going on, and we do have a problem. I guess it's not a huge problem because the thing seems to be working, so I mean, I can't complain too much, but there's some pretty weird things with our redstone engines. If you recall, I put 4 redstone engines on that pump, and take a look. Oh! Oops. Okay, so let's just stop burning for a sec here. As you can see, for some strange reason, 3 of our redstone engines are totally locked up and red hot. Now, they've been like this for quite a long time, so they don't seem like they're going to blow up, so I'm not too concerned about it. Basically, this thing seems to be operating on 1 redstone engine, and that's what got us that half a tank full of lava, so I guess we're just going to leave it for now because I really don't know what this issue is. I tried bumping up the chunks just to see if that for some reason could be an issue. I thought maybe, you know, if the chunk wasn't loaded from where the lava is trying to draw from, maybe that was the issue. But it didn't fix the problem, so I really don't know. I really don't know what the deal is. I guess we could try replacing these since I increased the chunk radius. So I don't know. We'll just have to see if it works. It's like I said. They start off fine. All 4 of them go, and then these 3 will just lock up. Anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll get the system up and running and functioning, and we'll worry about the finer details of improving the efficiency of it later. So, to get our power system going, I'm going to... originally, my plan was to go with geothermal generators, because I understand that the magmatic engines can be a little bit unstable. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm gonna do the magmatic engine, which is right here. Have it all ready to go. It's just got some Ingvar ingots and some basic stuff. It's not super expensive, and I'm only gonna make 1 of those for now, just because I want to test it out and see how it goes. And the other thing we're gonna do for our power system is I wanted to make another one of these energy cells. Oh yeah, so we've already got this. The frame all filled up with redstone goo, and we should be able to just drop it in there, and now we have a brand new energy cell. Yes. And I already had some liquiducts left over from when I was making them prior, so I think we're ready to test this out. Let me think. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. Maybe we need a switch, or pardon me, a lever. Yeah, let's get a lever so we can turn it off. But from what I understand, these magmatic engines overheat and they shut down, which is a little bit of an irritation. I mean, it's not obviously it's not going to be that can't be a permanent solution. We're going to have to come up with something else, and maybe I will change this around. But for now, let's just see if it works. Let's just get the thing going. So the liquiducts, I love the liquiducts. They just work so well. All right, so magmatic engine can go... Where should we... It doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. I think this will... All right. Oh, jeez. I'll worry about that later. Okay. I don't really want it facing like that. I don't know how to rotate this thing. I don't think that's right. Huh. I don't really know. Okay, you know what? Balls to this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I bet you if I put this down, and I bet you if I do that, that works. So screw it. So I think that's all we need to do. Now, to get this thing pumping, we just use our crescent hammer and... Shit, it's not working. I don't think this needs to be turned on. Okay. Well, it's definitely not... Oh, there you go. Okay. So it's running, but for some reason... that's not working. Okay, so I checked out some YouTube videos on this, and I have an idea about what my problem is, and it's really simple. These liquid ducts require a redstone signal to turn the valve on. Very cool. That's a nice feature, actually. I didn't realize. So let's check it out. Let's try this. Oh yeah, it works. Very awesome. Very cool. Very cool. It's working. So we are now generating MJs from the Nether. Cool. It might not be the most efficient system. We will refine it, but for now, it's working. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.